Rock and roll. Okay, so very glad to have all of you with us. Thank you so much for joining us here at Gurukul. A delight to have you with us here on the show floor and here in our theater. We are going to get radical over the next few minutes about taking control of your data and of your cyber risk. So I want to start this off with a question. We are in Las Vegas after all. Do me a favor, raise your hand if you enjoy wasting money. Everybody's hands up in the air? Good. We love wasting money. That's why we come to Las Vegas, don't we? If we get a little bit more serious about this, how many people are here at Black Hat to reduce your cyber security risk? And hopefully most of your hands are going up for that as well. All right, one more. How many of you have a SIM? I'm guessing every hand should be up in the air at this point, right? Okay, I'm guessing almost everybody here at Black Hat has got a SIM. It's one thing that we all share. But some interesting stats on the SIM. A recent survey of security pros showed over 50% of us are unhappy with our current SIM. That's 1 out of every 2 people here at this show. It's crazy. 40% of us think we're paying too much for our SIM. Almost again, 1 in 2, right? Most of us are concerned about big data infrastructure and scalability. Well, that aligns with a Forrester study that said that 82% of our enterprises say it is challenging to control and to forecast our data costs. So we put all of these things together. We're unhappy with our current SIM. We think it costs too much money. It's not doing what we need it to do. Data is a fundamental problem. And what that means is the status quo in SIM is just not working any longer the way it's supposed to be working. Our ingestion costs are just too high, and that's forcing us to make these really tough choices about what data do we bring into the SIM, what data do we not bring into the SIM. Data also comes in all these different formats, from all these different sources. It's too costly, it's convoluted, it's hard to prepare that data for analytics. And then our data is decentralized. That makes it much harder to search. How do we query it? How do we piece together all the information that we need? And it's also creating visibility gaps and inefficiencies, especially if we have to jump back and forth between different platforms. This is not good. All right, so here's my question. Why don't we just get rid of our current SIM? Let's just replace it with something better, something more affordable. Super easy, right? Not so much. We have sunk so much money, so much time into our current SIM. So here at Gurukul, we came up with this radical idea. What if we just make data costs more affordable, more predictable? What if we could just give people full control over their data? What if we could provide better clarity into cyber risk? And please, can we just do all of it for a lot less money than we're spending now? Sounds perfect, right? That's what we do here at Gurukul. That's how we shake things up. Our data analytics platform is called Reveal. It is open, it is flexible, it is unified. And in one single console, you get multiple products, including Next-Gen SIM, UEBA, OpenXDR, Identity Analytics, SOAR. You also get a native data optimizer, and every single piece of it is being powered by advanced machine learning and AI. So cool, one platform. So this platform is going to do 3 important things for you within one single console in a way nobody else here at the show is going to be able to do. So first off, you're going to get complete visibility into and complete control over the data that you need to unlock better analytics. Second, we're going to give you high fidelity threat detections and risk calculations. Our customers, they report a 50% reduction in investigation time, and I love this, a 99% reduction in signal-to-noise ratio, false positives. 99%. Third, we're going to make your costs more predictable and manageable. You're going to spend at least 50% less than you are spending right now with your existing SIM and your existing data processing tools. Reveal is a disruptor. This is what we mean by radical clarity, radical change. Let me give you a couple of examples about how all of this is working and taking place. If we look at a tool like Cribble, right? They address the data streaming issue, but what they don't do is provide visibility into all of your data. And they definitely don't apply machine learning analytics to that data. You still have to send that data to the SIM to make it happen. But if your SIM is already maxed out, struggling with detections, you're stuck. What are you supposed to do? All right, let's flip that around. SIMs do not natively solve that data issue. It takes extra time, extra money to make your data accessible for proper analytics. And then if you have to build integrations or customize anything, it becomes a money pit. That pit just keeps getting deeper. deeper and deeper. But when you partner with Gurukul, check out what we do over here at a demo as soon as we wrap up. You'll see you can trade in your inadequate, expensive tools for Reveal, and now you get this unified, cost-optimized data and analytics machine. Our intelligent data fabric ingests data from any source, any format. No need for third-party services or for data distribution tools or parsing software. You can filter your data based on threat content, and this way you're going to take away anything that you don't need for your analytics. From there, that data is going to be normalized, parsed, enriched, and this process is going to reduce your log volume as well. It's going to control your costs. It's going to feed your threat models with real quality data, data that you need. And then you can link data from different sources to create context and patterns that then accelerate actionable insights. All of these fantastic payoffs with Gurukul and with Reveal. Our data optimizer, this is the only data processing tool of its kind that is offered natively within a SIEM. It collects, reduces, routes your data anywhere. It's going to do it in the most cost-effective way possible. You can send critical data to Reveal or to another SIEM. You're only going to pay to ingest what you really need, what you actually use for analysis. You can send non-critical data to affordable cold storage, and you don't have to build any connections to it, or you don't have to pay to rehydrate it. Your data stays fully visible, fully searchable, no extra cost to you within our ecosystem. And here's the best part, you never purge it, ever. You can forward data to the data lake of your choice. Gurukul's data lake, whatever data lake you like, again, no extra cost. You can search any data source, cloud, identity systems, threat intel sources, even other SIEMs. And you retain all of your data in the same location. You will control compliance, you control ownership, and at the same time you reduce your transfer and your ingestion costs. You can tell why we get very, very excited about sharing this capability with as many people as we possibly can. We want you to check it out at a demo. Okay, last thing I want to show you, a couple of real world scenarios. This is what we'll finish up with. Let's say that you're using a tool like Cribble right now in front of your SIEM. Well, guess what? You're not going to need it anymore. Gone, thanks to Gurukul. Huge cost savings right out of the gate, right there. You can dramatically improve your security posture. So for example, Cribble automatically filters out proxy data. What if you need that data based on your unique indicators? You're sunk, right? Gurukul's threat content drives data filtering. You're going to get all of the data that you need for high fidelity detections within your environment. All right, what if you do not use a tool like Cribble at this point? We are going to get immediate filtering and forking benefits from our data optimizer. All right, next, let's say that you've got to bring stored data back into Gurukul's SIEM or to any other SIEM. With our data optimizer and Gurukul SIEM working in tandem, storage is included for you at no extra cost. And here's one that I get really excited about. You can use Gurukul's federated search for other data sources as well, regardless of their location. And that's going to improve compliance. It's going to save you a huge amount of cost. You look at a platform like Splunk as example, they don't allow federated search outside of their ecosystem. We do. All great reasons why Next Gen SIEM has just been named the most visionary in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for the second consecutive time. They love Reveal. Hopefully all of you will as well once you start to see it. Okay, so let's wrap all of this up. Put a little button on it as we send you off to a demo. There is no other SIEM here at Black Hat, anywhere at the show, that is lowering your cost by 50% while also giving you superior threat detection and response. We give you radical control, radical cost savings, radical clarity into your cyber risk. There's no need for multiple tools. You get everything for less. You get it all within one unified platform, so less tool sprawl, better detection and response. You end up looking like a money-saving superhero. So I'm so glad that you've all been here to hear our story. Head over to a demo, talk with our team. Emil, Graham, they're happy to chat with you. Come here and collect your t-shirt, and it's been a pleasure to have all of you here on the Gurukul stand. Thanks so much, everyone.